Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is a response to GR9's Open Tag Wood Wednesday. Yeah, I know it's Thursday, but I thought about it yesterday. I just didn't get around to it. I was doing some household chores, the honeydew list. But that's what we're talking about today. Wood handled knives, Open Tag from GR Knives. It's an old one. It's like from 3 months ago, but I thought I'd go ahead and give him a shout out and do it because I got some new wood in my collection since that time. So if you'd like to hear about this wood and look at these knives, go ahead and check out the video. Hey, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. Hi to all my viewers. I appreciate you all so much. All your likes, your shares, and your comments. And today, this is my response to GR9's Wood Wednesday. And we're just going to go through these knives, look at the wood. I'll explain what kind of wood it is. Maybe that'll help you as you look at wood handle knives. But wood is a very old covering for knives, and it's a really good covering. It lasts. It's very durable, especially on a fixed blade that you may be using in the winter. They're warm, and that's the big advantage of wood. A lot of these synthetic materials get cold in your hand, but these stay warm in the winter. And if you take care of them properly, they'll last a lifetime or longer. I have some wood that dates back pretty far, back into the 1800s. So, it's a good cover material for knives. All right, so first up is ebony. Ebony can be found in different places in the world. In the old days, a lot of it was taken from Madagascar and then in South America. Nowadays, you can get ebony from, all over. There's ebony from China. And it's a very dense wood. So when you polish it, this is wood. Maybe you can see the green in there. I don't know. But um, it's so dense it looks like plastic. So if you just look at this, it would look like plastic, and you can polish it to a very high sheen. And ebony has traditionally been an expensive wood, and so usually on expensive knives. Here's another ebony. This has a little more brown in it, and that's the thing about ebony is sometimes it can have streaks of brown. There's another species of ebony called what is that? Man, African blackwood is what it's called, and it actually will have streaks of brown in the black, and that's a pretty interesting knife cover. This is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has these a wider grain structure usually, but can have a pretty tight grain structure too. And it has a lot of Coca-Cola has a lot of natural orange color to it, and so you see it in firearms a lot, and it's just gorgeous with that natural orange color. And it's not like orange Halloween orange, but it's an orangish tint to it. That's you can tell, you can definitely see it. But this is a really good example right here. This is frostwood. It's a laminated wood, and they color each layer, and so you had multiple different colors. Some people really love this. Some people hate it. I like it. I'm not in love with it, but I think it's kind of cool. And I think that's my only example of frostwood, and it's called frostwood because this wood was used in firearms and other things prior to being put in the knives, but I think Jim Frost was the first one to put them in knives, and that's why we call it frostwood. This is walnut, and walnut's a hard, tight grain structure. This is not the best example, but I think it looks good. And here it is in a case knife. You can see how tight that grain structure is in it. It's really hard and a really nice knife, used in a lot of furniture, but it makes a great cover for a knife too. This is just rosewood. You see this most often. Woods and knives are rosewood. It's a type of oak, I believe, found in 27 different countries in the world. So that there's a lot of different species of rosewood. It's very common, very easy for countries. Certainly, it's found in all the knife producing countries. So it's an inexpensive wood to use. And most often, this is the kind of wood you're going to find in a knife. This is zebra wood, and it's called that way because these big stripes in it, like a zebra stripes. Really cool looking wood. Really like it. This is a really good example right here. This is a Boker, and it's just fantastic example of zebra wood. Really cool looking. Whether it's tight or thin, the grain on this, it just looks really cool. This is curly birch. I love this stuff. And it's actually burl. And so burl is when a tree is injured, it'll produce a lot of wood around the injury. They're like these knots that you see on trees, and inside those knots, the wood is curling around and going different directions. And so burl, has this kind of stuff right here. It's really pretty. And birch is a white wood. It's not particularly a hardwood. It is a hardwood tree, but it's not as hard as some oaks and things like that. But it makes a great knife cover. This is olive wood. And again, olive wood is a little bit softer than some of the other woods. This is a joker knife right here. And this is, oh man. I'm sorry, it's early in the morning, my brain's not working. This is rosewood right here. It's been dyed. So you got rosewood and then the olive wood right there. This is curly maple. Again, maple's a hardwood. Curly maple tends to have these stripes in it that kind of look like tiger stripes. And even here, like you look right there, you don't see it, but when you look on the side, you can see those bands, up and down bands. And that's what makes curly maple so popular with knife manufacturers, is these like tiger bands that curly maple throws up. It's a pretty wood. Look at that. All right, I hope you enjoyed that look at some wood, wonderful wood. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for your likes, comments, and shares. Thanks for dropping by, and I really appreciate y'all. Thank you.